This cemetery doesn't know the meaning of the phrase, silent as the grave, because every day the silence is interrupted by the Rockdale County High School football practice in the neighboring field. Defensive coordinator Jamie Baldwin has been coaching football for 14 years, with stops in Savannah, North Carolina, Athens, and now Rockdale County. His coaching career began with his son's 5 and under team.
My coaching career started with Jamie. It started with him when he was 4 years old.
And continues today with Rockdale's senior tailback, who in addition to leading the team in rushing and having the 5th most return yards in the nation, has received 8 scholarship offers, most notably from Stetson University.
He stays on me harder than he does his players. During school, I lift weights. After practice, I lift weights. Weekends, I lift weights. There's no weekend for me, really.
Jamichael's parents divorced when he was 2 years old, and as a result, only saw his dad on the weekends.
At first, it was hard because they didn't speak and do anything. My dad drops me off to the house. He doesn't walk me to the door. I have to go out and walk by myself. Now it's like they can come in the house now.
During Jamichael's freshman year, Jamie Baldwin was coaching in North Carolina, while Jamichael lived with his mother in Savannah.
Nobody wasn't watching everything I do, every step I was making, so I can fix the things I was doing wrong. So it was kind of hard. But once he came and we got back together, I loved it.
But football brought them back together. Jamichael moved to Athens to be with his dad at Cedar Shoals in 2014, and then followed him to Rockdale County a year later. And Coach Baldwin says the game means everything to him and his son.
Sports is really much, that's our glue. It's always been a glue for us.
But as the season winds down and the 2-6 Bulldogs fight for their playoff lives, the father-son journey is reaching a close, the future bringing more questions than answers.
It's been me and him for a long time with this thing called football. And somebody asked me what I was going to do once he graduated. I said, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I have to ask myself, do I love the game of football because my son plays it and because he was one of the main reasons why I started coaching it? Or can I continue to do or have the same passion that I have for it when he's gone? And that question hadn't been answered yet.
Making the playoffs is a goal every team has, but for the Baldwins, the playoffs signify much more than a quest for a championship, but rather at least 4 more quarters together. Matt Metaxas, Grady Sports.